Well, we've just wrapped up the busy Labor Day holiday. The number of people traveling was expected to be near record all across the country.
But what can we expect for the rest of the year and, of course, the holidays? Travel expert Peter Greenberg joins us now live to answer some of those questions. Always nice to see you, sir.
And likewise.
All right, so we got through Labor Day. Now the big plan is the holiday travel, perhaps Thanksgiving, perhaps, spring break some people are looking at. So what should we expect in terms of what we spend, right? Do we have any good deals?
We have a lot of good deals starting about right now, between now and about December 1st, not counting the Thanksgiving holiday. We're seeing airfare sales left and right for both domestic and international flights. You remember the past summer, huge drop off in foreign visitors to the U.S., which meant a lot of empty seats coming here, a lot of empty seats going back. That's only getting worse. As a result, we're seeing fares as low as $258 round trip to London or to Paris. You can't even get to Des Moines for that. And so there's a lot of open capacity on international flights. You'll see the same for domestic flights now that the kids are back in school. You'll see that all the way up until about 4 days before Thanksgiving. It'll come back again after January 7th. But the airfare deals that we're seeing now domestically are available now. Those international flights I told you, you can buy them now. They kick in around October 5th.
You mentioned this drop-off in international travelers visiting the U.S. Is there a way for people to take advantage of that? Meaning, I don't know, are destinations like Las Vegas on sale because there are fewer foreign tourists?
Well, they wouldn't call it on sale, but the fact is they are a de facto sale. The numbers in Las Vegas are anywhere down from 9 to 17%, and that's only due to the drop-off in foreign visitors. So you'll see some of the hotels and resorts there saying, okay, we're eliminating all resort fees. Well, that's $45 a day. Multiply that for a 5-day trip to Vegas, you just saved over $200. So there's a lot of things to be looked at there based on the drop-off in those numbers.
All right, so how much can you forecast moving to, like, let's say spring break? Because there are a lot of families right now that are looking ahead to the spring break vacation and want to book right now. Are you one of them?
I am.
Are you seeing, good deals now, or should they be waiting until, let's say, the holidays to book that spring break trip?
Well, the word good deals is relative because you know when spring break is, just like you know when Thanksgiving is. No surprises there. Those fares will only go up about 4% every 2 or 3 weeks until you get even closer. So for the procrastinators out there, this applies to Thanksgiving as well. Don't delay. But as long as you can maybe bookend your trip and go a week before Thanksgiving or a week after, wait to buy those tickets. Same thing applies to Christmas.
I want to ask you about what used to be known as kind of the low-cost carriers, Southwest Airlines, Spirit Airlines. We've seen Southwest kind of change its business model and end open seating, and Spirit Airlines has also been having some trouble. How does all of that shake out, and does this mean the big boys are just going to gobble up more competition?
Well, Spirit is actually now entering Chapter 22, as we say. They've actually filed Chapter 11 twice in less than a year. They filed last November. They came out of it in March, but it was a very soft summer for every airline. They were bleeding cash. Last Friday, they filed again. Now, what this means is they're still operating under Chapter 11 provisions, but if you bought a ticket on Spirit, chances are you spent that money with a credit card. So you're protected if the airline doesn't fly the flight you're booked on. Remember, Spirit is canceling a lot of flights now, furloughing pilots, parking some planes, but they're still generally operating. So you're protected if you bought that ticket with a credit card. Now, if Spirit completely fails, then you may get a refund and a credit on your credit card because you didn't get the service you contracted for, but you're going to have to buy another ticket on another airline that will not honor that Spirit ticket, and that will be much more expensive.
Yeah, okay. Good insight. Thank you so much, Peter Greenberg. Always nice to talk to you. We'll keep working on that spring break trip, that deal, okay? Thank you. You can read more on Peter on his website, petergreenberg.com.
Thanks for being with us.
You got it.